Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Evangelists, thank you for joining us. Love you to the bones. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Amechi nwanne m. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Yes, sir. Ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Emmanuel Chibike, thank you. Evangelist Sarah Jacobs, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your appreciation, your support, and everything. River, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon, every one of you. Good afternoon, men and brethren. Good afternoon, Biafrans all over the world. I don't know how long it will take people to realize that once you are chosen by Chukwu Okike Abiama for a task, even if all the hell is let loose, you are unstoppable. Because the mighty hand of God is so powerful to secure and safeguard you. Biafran project, the Biafran movement, is a divine assignment. And the Almighty God is the one that orchestrated it himself. And he has appointed his servants to lead the pack of the people, exiting, that's the word, exiting the zoo and entering into the promised land of Biafra. And now, no matter what you try to do, you will fail. To stop the people, you will fail. No matter what you try to do to stop them, you will fail. I'm telling you. Thank you for joining me, Diana Ag0ny Biade. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, Friday Peters. Thank you for joining me, Eugene 66. Thank you for joining me, Iziogo Chukwude. Thank you for joining me, Chigozie Edene. Thank you for joining me, Donat Ahipoe. Thank you for joining me, my own Candy Chiazon. Thank you for joining me. You know, when you raise your hand and your finger against the one that heaven has chosen, then heaven will come in retaliation. There is nothing else you will do that will be good. You will always fail. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said something. Let me see if I will see it here. He said in a prayer, he said, may the zoo continue to make mistakes. May they continue to make mistakes. He said that. Let me see. Maybe I have to remove that flying sticker. Oh Elohim, let Nigeria continue to do mistake, continue to make mistake. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made that statement. May they continue to make mistake. And that mistake is what you see them making today. You see them making that mistake tomorrow. You see them making that mistake forever. They will not stop making mistake. That mistake they will make will usher in Biafra. And that is why everyone that fails to acknowledge or identify the chosen vessels that Chukwu Kikabiama has chosen himself and begins to raise a finger against them, your life itself will become a mistake. I'm telling you. Looking for everything you want to use against the chosen one, you went and, recruited a failure. A total failure, a complete failure, a disappointment of an advocate. And equipped him with information to go against Simon. What you have tried for 2 years. The same thing you have tried for 2 years and you failed. Then you went and picked a never do well advocate. Onyocha Borike. Chineke veru ne vere. Recruiting Bruce Fein is the worst thing you have done again. And that's why you will continue to make mistakes. You continue to make mistakes. Now, Bruce Fein cannot open his mouth and say Nnamdi Kanu told him anymore. Now it is his in-laws that told him. When did we start getting news from the in-laws of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And you know one funny thing? These fallen demons, the way they are falling to the extent that the people that have fought Simon Ekpa and the autopilot for 2 years and has failed, they are the ones that are now standing in solidarity. They are the ones that are now standing in solidarity with these criminal elements. I'm telling you, it is them standing in solidarity with the criminal elements. Now tell me, for how long? For how long will you? For how long? For how long will you stand in solidarity with criminals, with never do wells? I'm looking for where to hang my camera because so these people just decided to come and disturb my afternoon here. Okay, I think this is okay. For how long? For how long will you continue to fight the one who has been chosen to win? I was just scrolling through Facebook and I saw Deadstone. Deadstone posted his picture. Normally you will post your picture. You will post your picture. Normally, this one not be saga. You just post a picture. Almost 80 comments. Picture, that picture. Biafra, so that vex. If you try Biafra, it's like just going to touch the lion's tail. Just go and touch the lion's tail. If you see comments, if you see attack, ordinary picture. I told the idiot that this is just the beginning. Hope you are enjoying the water. Hope you are enjoying the water. No, it hasn't started. This is just the preliminary. Because very soon, the water will enter Pro Max. Because only picture when you post. Because normally when you post picture and you wear, your best of the best suits, you expect at least 2 or 3 people to come and say, you are handsome. You are fine. Hey, correct. Yeah. The only thing you see there, hey, Kwensu, Anomani, Ozu, Inge. The only 2 comments that appreciate him are 2 Nzama bingos. 2 Nzama bingos. Now you see, the people that have fought Mazi Simon Ekpa for 2 years and they have failed. they are now the ones standing in solidarity with these current fallen demons. When the devil begins to defend you, you are done for. No, let me put it this way. When you raise your finger against Master Simon Ekpa, you are finished. You are finished. But when the Nzama people, the Nzama losers, begin to stand in solidarity with you, then you are finished completely. Now, you know one funny thing that actually got into my subconscious before I came for this broadcast? I said that, look, despite the fact that they have recruited a never-do-well advocate, do you know what they are now doing? They are now observing. Every day they are on Mazi Simon Ekpa's Twitter. Every day they are looking for Mazi Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, Pastor Van Van Van. They are waiting for our updates and to see how we are advancing. And while they are observing it, they are observing our breakthrough and our success in pain and agony. Have you ever seen that kind of a thing? Whereby the success and the victory that we are making and gaining is resulting to pain and agony to fallen demons. Because the only thing they wake up and wish is that they wake up and Master Simon Ekpa is no longer there. Or they wake up and Vam 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 has disappeared. Or they wake up and Ikuku, Biafra Unite, is nowhere to be found. Oh my goodness. If Jesus said it, I believe it. His words cannot lie. It's written in the scriptures. I believe it till I die. All the mountains can be removed and cast into the sea. God's word stands forever to all eternity. If abuna chukudere odegoya. Ife chukwu dere odego ya ihe o dere ga-eme. Ife chukwu kwuru okwugo ya ife o kwuru ga-eme. People that said they are looking for Biafra. Now, what they wake up and wish every day, I hope Simon Ekpa doesn't bring this Biafra. I hope Simon Ekpa doesn't bring this Biafra. The more they are wishing that Simon Ekpa doesn't bring Biafra, the more Master Simon Ekpa is making gains and advancing. Now, Master Nnamdi Kanu trust no other person now but Simon Ekpa. Master Nnamdi Kanu doesn't want to hear any other thing but what the Biafra Republic government in exile are doing, the grounds we are making and breaking. Because it comes to him as a good news, very interesting, something that is expected of people that have sat under his tutelage for years now. It took Master Simon Ekpa just a few years to decide that, look, this thing has gone on for so long. Let's give it a 5 years program. 5 years. And let's get it done. He brought a lot of goodies to the table. And everything he put on the table are working. They are working. And now we can see everything turning around for our good. How many of you know that song? We can see everything turning around. Everything turning around. Everything turning around for our good. Everything is turning around for our good. Any effort they make to stop us will work for our advancement. Now, it breaks their heart that almost all the dailies that we don't meet them. The only thing they do, every newspaper in the zoo, every one of them, Punch, Vanguard, Daily Post, all of them, their attention is fixed on Mazi Simon Ekpa, at Simon Ekpa at Simon_Ekpa on Twitter. That is where their mirror and attention is focused on. Every update that's coming from there. Every update. That's why I was addressing one of my friends today. I said, look, be very careful. Be very careful. Because if you want to say that Bruce Fane, I trust him. No, you can't trust someone who suddenly sees, and you have been given accolade and praises, and you see the effort that Master Simon Ekpa is making, and you see the advancement that the Biafran Republic government is doing, and then suddenly, from nowhere, one Bruce Fein, never do well. Advocate, tell me, what is one thing that Bruce Fein has achieved for you? Despite the fact that when the Zama people were stopping him from going into the court, we were the ones that were standing with him and saying he should go. And yet they refused him going in. It is the same Ifeanyi Ejiofor that refused him going is now the one working with Bruce Fein. They're the ones that are working with Bruce Fein. Because they see that they have failed everywhere. Ifeanyi Ejiofor tried everything, and we have done him and dusted him. And now the only thing that they will now use, because they have used everything, the only thing they will now use is that same Bruce Fein that we were giving benefit of doubt, hoping that they should have allowed him to go into the courtroom, at least to even try. And they refused. So suddenly, we that have been making all the effort to keep that particular, movement alive, to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive, we are the ones that Bruce Fein now came and said, this is fake, this is this. Nnamdi Kanu told me, you have never heard from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not even one. The advocates that are going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now are actually the ones that are coming to give us updates. Even though we, the autopiloted IPOB, have resolved, and they know, every one of them know, that there is no Jupiter that will make us to take any order for us to stop what we are doing, as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still under the dungeon of the DSS. No way. He gives us instruction, he tells us something, he expects us to do something, and we hear. But to tell us to stop where we are, we cannot take that. We can't take that. Look, let me tell you, maybe I will shock you. Not even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can stop the Biafran Republic government in exile right now. He can't stop it, because this is the wish of the Biafran people. The mouth of the Biafran people now is the Biafran Republic government in exile. And there is no way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can stop it, because it is something we have decided to advance from where he stopped. Do you understand what I mean? There is nobody, nothing that will stop what the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot stop it. So as long as he is still there in their dungeon, nothing can stop the Biafran Republic government in exile. Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out in a video, the way they pressured him and thinking that he will say something in the court to stop us, the only thing he said was, Biafra must come. Maybe I will leave you with that today. Let me see if I can get that particular picture and post it here. Let me see. I don't know if I'll get it here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Add. I'm going to be closing you with this one. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Where they tried to pressure him in the courts, he said this in the courts: Biafra must come. That was the last word he ever uttered. Invisibility, when we saw him on video. And so there is nothing otherwise. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot say otherwise. No. Those are the kind of things we expect him to say. Biafra must come. Go ahead and do what you are doing, because I taught you well. My name remains Chabaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam. Please share this video and make it go viral. Tell them that we have resolved. Anya Foroguishi, Tienono. Say no way. Anya Potagisi, Jeremporo. See a Bobuna Naga. I love you all. But Chuko Kikabiama loves you more. I'll see you later tonight. Messiano. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless every one of you, all our men on ground, and everyone standing firm for Biafra restoration. May God bless you all. We move. Please subscribe to the channel and make sure you share these videos and let them go viral. I'll see you later tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Please, Pastor Vam, I didn't hear from you. I don't know what you're talking about. Send me a message or you call me on the other line after work. Okay? All right.